Harford County is a small town feel with the big town amenities. It's one of those places where you can get away from the big energy of the big city and all that entails that and the traffic mess that comes with that, and yet you still are not that far away. But the other thing too is that small town feel brings people, and so you'll make a lot of connections very quickly. You'll put roots down here and you'll make lifelong friends. I grew up in Bel Air in Harford County, and I was excited to get the opportunity to join my hometown healthcare system. I know that a lot of people that I grew up with worked at the healthcare system, and I was most interested in helping friends, family, neighbors that still lived in Harford County, that I could maybe have an impact on the healthcare that they received in the future.
I'm originally from Alabama and went to undergrad and med school down in Alabama. Came up to Maryland 35 years ago with no intention to stay, with an intention to go back to Alabama to practice, but decided with all that Maryland had to offer, I wanted to stay in this area. One of the things I really loved about Maryland that was different from Alabama was there was 4 beautiful seasons here. I enjoy the fall especially, beautiful foliage in the fall. We are so fortunate to be next to one of the most beautiful bays in the entire world, the Chesapeake Bay. And sailing in the Chesapeake Bay when the weather's beautiful, nothing can compare to that.
Harford County is just an ideal place to live. The area has a nice mix of development, but also rural. So you feel right at home here and not rushed by the hubbub of city life. The area offers great amenities. We have fantastic sports teams if you like professional sports, the Orioles, the Ravens. We have terrific outdoor activities that, if you go west, you can hit the mountains, go skiing, do hiking, camping. If you go east, you have got boating and Ocean City and ocean life. So it's a really lovely place to live.
And what's nice is you can develop relationships not only with people like yourself who are transplanted from other areas, but you get to meet people that have been here literally for generations and know the history of the area and know what things were like 200 years ago. Over the last 5 to 10 years, we've seen a number of higher end boutique-y type restaurants come in and do very well. The other thing I really enjoy is being able to practice in the community in which I live and be a part of that community by taking care of that community. So between the work life, the outside of work life, it has been a very balanced and happy place for us to live over these last 20 years.
Being the father of 4 kids, it was really important that the school systems were good. And all 4 of our children went to public schools in this area. And I'm proud to say that one of those children is now at Harvard Medical School.
So Matt and I actually went to medical school together at Johns Hopkins. So we met in Baltimore, and I'm actually from Harford County, so it wasn't too far for me to go there. Then we went to residency in Boston. And after that, we had to decide where to choose our first jobs. And I really enjoyed living in Harford County. So as we looked at different opportunities, we decided that as we're starting a new family, that it would be nice to come back to Harford County.
I'm not from Harford County, but I had been here enough that I started to really like it. And so we thought, this might be the good place to have a great balance between 2 busy careers and 3 kids. They all do year-round rec sports. We coach them from time to time. It's everything we're looking for kids. Very safe, plenty of opportunities for every level of sports.
So I live here in Harford County, and one of the reasons we chose this county, surprisingly, is because there are 3 international airports very close here. And my husband and I love to travel, so we've been able to do that very easily from here. I have a 6- and a 9-year-old, and they love being outside, so oftentimes on Saturdays you'll find us picking strawberries at a local farm, or seeing an outdoor movie, or visiting a fair. So lots to do here locally, especially if you have children.
Harford County reminds me of my hometown. It has become a large and more robust community as years have gone by. It was very small when I came here, but it's very large and culturally diverse now. We're very close to several major cities. We're very close to the water. Almost anything you can think of to do, you can do in Harford County.
So I think the great thing about Harford County is the number of things you can get by just staying in one location here. If you lived in another part of the country, you might have to travel a lot to get all these things, but here you're right on the East Coast near many cities that you can travel to, but you can have a simple, easy suburban lifestyle where you can always find a parking spot and meet a neighbor when you go to the grocery store.
From my perspective, I think it's really a hidden gem. I'm a big golfer. I love to run. You have plenty of opportunities to do both. The weather's quite mild. So all in all, it really provides all those things we're looking for.
You really have the best of both worlds in Harford County.
Everything here is somewhat in the middle. We're geographically in the middle of the country. The climate is very mild. And again, that kind of leads to this environment where everybody can find their happiness here.